Good day, Deep and Word family. Welcome to day 283 of our Bible study review. Today we're opening up the book of 2 Chronicles, and the chapter study review for today is 1 through 4. And the chapter study video for today is pre-recorded, and it's still very good. It's right on point and right on time for us to see the truth of all things that are coming. And so right here in chapter 1, we see that King Solomon, he's young. He is young. He is green. He does not know what he's doing. But the one thing he does know how to do is sacrifice. So that's what he does. He goes to the bronze altar that his father David built, right? To stop the sin of the census that he took. He goes to that same bronze altar. And what he does is he sacrifices over 1,000 burnt offerings. I don't know if y'all understand how time consuming and how gross that actually looks. But this is a sacrifice that Solomon makes because he's honestly seeking something from the Father. So he goes and he offers up over 1,000 burnt offerings to the Father. And it says that night he appeared to Solomon. And so when he came to Solomon, he says, "Ask what I might give to you." This is how Solomon responds. He goes, "May your word to David, my father, be confirmed. For you have made me king over a people numerous as the dust of the earth. Now give me wisdom and knowledge to me, so that I may know how to go before this people. For who can judge this great people of yours?" He sought wisdom on how to serve the people. Does the word not say, "Seek the kingdom first, and all else will be added unto you"? The Father respected King Solomon because he said, "You didn't come to me asking for more riches. You didn't come to me asking to put away your enemies. You asked me for wisdom so that you can rightfully serve the people as a righteous king." And he was like, this heart posture you received from your father David for sure. And so the Father just added everything else on top of that because his heart was to truly serve the people. We all know that Solomon got exactly what he asked for and then some. He was wise beyond his years because he was young. He was young. And so I want you to see the heart posture, because then he goes to build the house of the Lord. He has this heart posture. He's like, "You have lifted me up." And he's like, "I want to lift you." And this is what he says in verse 5 of chapter 2. "And the house that I am building will be great, because our God is greater than all other gods." He wanted to show and prove to the rest of the world that his God was greater than their God. Is that our heart posture today? Do we want to show and prove to the world that our God is greater? That is the revelation we have to get down in the pit of our bellies. That has to be our number one revelation. He is greater than everyone, everything, every plan. His plans will prevail above all else. Chapters 3 and 4, I want you to see how the favor of other kings was now on King Solomon. The surrounding nations willingly gave for the building of the temple of Elohim. Do you see this? Do y'all not know something similar is about to happen to those who are truly speaking and declaring who our God is, and that he is first of all, and he is greater, and that every enemy of God, and there are many who are posing to be friends of God, but they're actually enemies. They're preachers in pulpits, and they would rather take the bribe of money than to really, truly exalt the King. And I'm telling you, our Heavenly Father is about to do something so great in the earth. And only those who are truly ready, only those who are truly declaring who he is, are actually going to take part in this wealth transfer. Pay attention in chapters 3 and 4. Look at the gold. Look at the furnishings within the temple. Look how no detail is wasted. Solomon took his time because he wanted to make sure that this temple represented the excellency, the majesty of the King on the throne. If that's truly your heart posture, then please believe. We all know what happens when the temple was finished. It says the glory of the Father filled the place so much that the priests had to leave because his presence covered everything. The priests couldn't even do their job. I want you to see this, that you are a part of the heavenly furniture. if you're truly of him, then he is about to fill his house. And the glory of the Father is about to be known throughout the earth once again. You see, the prophets prophesy that there's a greater Exodus, and no longer will they be talking about the Exodus from Egypt, because the second Exodus will be greater. It's when the Messiah blows the trumpet, and he basically takes everything from the nations, right? And we build up the kingdom, the literal kingdom that's coming to Jerusalem, right? He takes everything from them, right? Because it's all ours anyways. We inherit the earth and all that's in it because it belongs to the kingdom citizens. I want you to see that's the wealth transfer that is going to take place when our Messiah comes. Deep and Word family, that's all that I have for you today. Until tomorrow, Yah bless.